Hello, guys, and welcome back to the second episode of O'Brien Gaming with Hogwarts Legacy. Uh, we are on the beginning page, so let's start this, shall we? Alrighty. There I am, Mr. Jedi Beast. Alrighty, let's continue where we left off, shall we? Oh, that's right. We left off having met Renbrock and understanding why my character can see these extra bits of.
There you are. How did you?
Don't think you need to go through
What
this. Let's
is this place?
the memories. Let's get this one as well.
That's what you're
Ren
seeing.
Rock.
Oh!
And this is when we escaped, and this is where we got up to.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He
This
seemed
is where we saw the castle. Here we
wholly
go.
unaffected by.
Let's go to
Come.
our
We
sorting
have a sorting
ceremony.
ceremony to get to.
What house I'd go into, I wonder. I wonder if I get to choose or if they just show me. Hogwarts Express. Leaving the station. There it is. Our school. Hogwarts. Exciting. Outdoors in the station for the last 2 minutes. Right. Okay.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
What a rude ass. Can't even bother to listen to one of his professors. He needs to be fired.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Must be Ginny's and Ron's great-great-grandmother or something.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Just a tad.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You're clever indeed.
Right, thank you.
You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
You take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Ravenclaw house known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. Slytherin house known for cunning, ambition, and hunger for power. Hufflepuff known for patience, loyalty, and hard work. Known for daring, bravery, and chivalry. I guess Ravenclaw.
And you've a ready mind, quick to learn.
Yeah, that's what you put me in. That's what I'm in.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Jeez, this guy's hard ass, isn't he?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Okay.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Alrighty. My first day officially.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Let's have a quick look around the room, shall we? Looks like that wizard we saw in the statue over there. bunch of random books, second bed. Ooh, a mirror. Look at that dashing on the strap right there. It's a bit blurry, but you know. Principle's there. Downstairs or upstairs? Upstairs we go, by the looks of it.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
What's he doing?
One moment. Watch this.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters, and you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Yes, I'm looking for
I'm glad to
first
be
day.
here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Must be different. Starting Hogwarts in not right either.
Oh, got an apple. Hello, Samantha.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
He did teach me a few things before term, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Good pun.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Alrighty. Nice.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you.
Some
And
good
good luck
knowledge
to
there.
you too on your first day.
Why, thank you. I'm sure I'll be perfectly fine.
My family has a lot of Mongol traditions. From my mother's side.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could... Ah! That is not how that... Why, hello. Would you like to take a look? Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit.
How do you
I
know
take
I've
it
been
you like
next
astronomy?
to a dragon
Oh,
before?
yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
Yeah, I've never really been one for stargazing. Yeah, that's just
I'm afraid I'm not much for memorizing constellations. Enough to worry about on the ground.
Well, you should know that all fifth years must take astronomy. However, I think you will feel differently after one night up on the tower. A quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Spin globe, spin globe, spin. Buttholes, man.
New fifth year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting new school this late.
Got something to say? Hey? Hey? Got something to say? Hey? Hey? Yeah, that's what I thought. Down the stairs we go. Let's run. A bit slow.
Good
Yes,
morning.
yes.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Good. I look forward to it.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
I'm a coming.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Well, I guess tough luck is in order. I'm just lucky, I guess.
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bus
Revelio?
and see what details the field guide can provide?
This bus created in honor of Ravenclaw House resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. You've just unlocked a field guide challenge. Your progress towards completing challenges appears here. Collect field guides in Hogwarts. Open field guide. This is your wizarding level XP. And from challenges, increase your level and power. Tracks your current challenge progress. Select challenges menu to continue. Field guide pages. Each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock each tier when you complete it, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from your challenges menu. come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Okay.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that. Inside and
Revelio.
outside.
Ah, it tells me all my spells. Interesting. Interesting. What was that? Oh, it is too. Avada Kedavra. Must be Crucio, yeah. And that'll be the third one, Imperio. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice indeed.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
You're the one going slow. Spider, question mark 13, double question mark 21. Three-headed dragon?
Revelio.
Am I to change it every time? I have to wait until... Maybe for later on. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Revelio.
Okay, I'm going. God. I want to do this puzzle. I guess I'll have time sooner or later.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright, let's open the map then, shall we? Divided into two main areas. Left side of the map is where students and professors live and include the house common rooms and Great Hall. Select the grand staircase region to continue. In this view, you can see the flue flames available in that region. Green flue flames represent the ones I've discovered, including your own house common room. Grey ones are ones I need to discover. Okay, return to map. Right side of the map is where you'll find academic points of interest, including Astronomy Tower, Library, and the Greenhouse. Select the Library Annex region. Professor Reese has unlocked the Central Hall flue flame for me. Use R to rotate. That one's square. Alrighty.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Nice.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Well, I ain't telling you shite.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And
I will.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Okay.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Of course.
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. The interactive apple quest from the map. Yes, we're going to the map. This mark represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements. In these cases, you'll need to be the required level and or have the required spell to activate it. New spells can be earned by completing professors' assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest with X to continue. Track quest.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
I'm going to go back to that little class charmed compass. The charmed compass will lead you to anything you're tracking. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
That's nice. I want to go back to where we first saw that puzzle.
Worth the months of detentions you earned yourself. Do yourself a favor and get a real pet, a cat or a
bird. Yeah, okay. Now let's try this again. So 13 plus the three-headed snaky thingy up there, plus the little question mark equals 21. So let's say the bottom one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 for the Hydra looking thing over there. So we'll say 13 and 4 makes 17. We'll need 5, so 5 would be whatever that symbol thing is up there. Alright, let's have a look over here, see if we can find that symbol. Okay, so that's not correct then.
Revelio.
Okay. So we need to make 13, and all the points need to equal. We need to find out what these ones are. I wonder if there's anything else around here that can show us what those are. We can find those symbols anywhere, shall we? I think that's what's coming up.
Revelio.
Cool, great staircase. Little chime. Did I reveal something? Another chime. Alright, well let's for now keep going. We might be able to find what these symbols are later. I wonder if it goes to the right to the left, maybe, or just in random order. I don't know. Let's go to Charms class. We'll find something later.
Revelio.
Ooh, what's this? Nothing.
Revelio.
Ah, there you go. Wonder how to get over there to get those chests.
Back, you boor. I've no time for idle chatter.
Oh, there you go. Got something. So Cottigan was allegedly friends with Merlin himself, and as such became a sworn knight of the Round Table, although he's only really known to the wizarding world. He's famous for his defeat of the Wyvern of Y, and now spends his days challenging students to duels. There we go, got my first challenge completed. Look at that. I'm already starting to become a true wizard.
Revelio.
As you can probably guess, I like to explore. Interesting. Oh, someone's flying. Inside. There we go.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Hey, is that you? Up a bit further, is it? Okay, okay. Here we go.
Some of us think they're important enough
Begin.
for the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I have not.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Study your wand and guide it through the symbols. Let's go. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
That's the one thing I learned in the charms class, eh? Okay. Okay.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ooh, interesting.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Okay, okay. Let's show them how it's done, shall we?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones. Accio, but instead of throwing them up... Very good! Stay focused.
Let's try again.
Excellent. Good. Don't lose your composure. That's it.
I suck.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Court rules. Okay. Of course she gets 50 straight. Alright, let's see what we can do, shall we? Yeah.
Very good.
Here we go.
Okay, okay,
That
okay.
is how it's done.
Yeah, let's see. There we go.
Well done. Watch this.
Oh, okay, you give me a 5, eh? Okay.
Yes!
Perfect score. Let's see if I can get us perfect score as well. Come on. There it is.
A perfect score. Remarkable. let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
What do you do? Ooh, okay.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Fail.
Phew. Oh,
Yeah.
that was an execution.
Ah, yeah, cool.
Nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Alrighty. There it is.
Excellent control there.
Of course it is. Oh, what? Gonna give me 50? Maybe just because I get knocked off now. There it is.
Nicely done.
Someone's caught winner. That's how it is.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
That sounds pretty cool to say.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Huh, interesting.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Yeah, as it would.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
Alrighty,
A
Professor.
word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
I bet.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Alright, let's open the quest thing. So our quests are now available. Sweet. So region Hogwarts marked with a black flag and discovered by exploring the world. These quests reward XP but do not advance the main story. Quests. We got two extra side quests by the looks of it. No side quests available. Let's try. Okay. Thought that was a side quest area. Thought that was a side quest. Okay, cool. Well, let's get out here.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
I wonder how we...
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Ooh, another door.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a Boot or the Minister a Flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a Boot and he says it's a Flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack. but you're all in trouble with Professor Black!
That level's unlocked. Okay. Okay.
How nice to see you.
Well, then let's go here. Let's go here. We'll try to get to the other places. Sorry. Probably put a waypoint there, shouldn't I? Okay. That should hopefully help me get there. No, this is just around the corner.
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Symbols.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something in
Lumos.
Solve the mystery.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
I wish they'd let Rowan teach the entire curriculum. Charms is the only class I can stay away from.
I'd like to have my answers.
There's a statue in the corner there, next to a set of stairs on the side.
There's chairs in the common.
Let's have a look. There. Yeah, there's a marker there. Let's go to that
Nothing
mark.
worse
Might be
than
where it
you.
is. Oh, look at the page.
Revelio.
How do I get to catch this page? Ooh,
This looks like the location from the painting.
Accurate.
Could be something special about it.
Ah.
Revelio.
There we go. See if I can.
Revelio. Lumos.
Oh, there you go, Lumos.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ah, there you go.
Rumor is.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Huh. I wonder if these, okay.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose.